Good morning. Who's gonna join me this morning? Happy talky, happy talk. Talk about things we like to do. What a beautiful morning. It's been raining. It's been raining, everybody. But we've got blue clouds coming now. So I sat at the hospital waiting for Mr. Brown to come out. Hopefully, we'll have some news on his leg. Um, yes, uh, it's very busy here this morning, though. There's quite a few ins and outs coming into the hospital. Oh, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey. Hey, dear me. Trying to get comfortable in my chair. Oh, dear. Good morning. Morning, Robbie. How are you this morning? What a day. What a day. I'm just looking at the weather. Oh dear. I don't know. I don't know what the weatherman says, but the weatherman says it's raining. Oh, supposed to be having like an heat wave, a mini heat wave though next week, aren't we? The heat wave's supposed to be coming in, and we're supposed to be getting some glorious sunshine. So that's going to be good next week. Little mini heat wave. Knackered. Could have to do with an extra few days in bed. I think we all could do with an extra few days in bed, Robbie. To be fair, to be fair. Um, yeah. Uh, I will be live later on. And morning, Susan. How are you this morning? Morning, Rachel. Yeah, we will be live later. It is the ladies' chit chat night, and I think it's about 10:30. I think we're going to be going live 10:30, 11. We will be live tonight. The topic of discussion tonight is I don't know what top. Morning, Joanne. The topic of discussion tonight is I can't remember. I think it's oh my goodness, I forgot. Um, Oh, last night, Susan, were amazing, weren't it? It were brilliant. Paul's actually going to be meeting up with Steve this weekend, because Steve's actually going across to Gloucester to to his wife's family, it's really good. But I just can't get my head around this how well the NLP works and how interesting it is to listen to. I think it's amazing, and I think what they do and how they help people, it's just fantastic. And just hearing their own stories, hearing how Paul got into NLP, and then hearing how Steve got into NLP, and yeah, it's amazing. It's life changing, isn't it, for him? But yeah, a lot of good information come out last night, and I enjoyed it. I didn't know what to say half at time, mind. But I was like listening, and I'm thinking, I'm out of my depth. I'm thinking, gay dear, what they're talking about, and I'm thinking, how do I does that? And I was like, yeah, but I did enjoy it, and I loved being part of it last night with Paul. It was nice to be on a chit chat with Paul again. Actually, I've missed them because Paul's such a good host, and he's such a good person to have on when you're live. So yeah, it were a nice night last night. I enjoyed it. Well, they've took John from ultrasound unit across into this building, so I'm hoping they've done his scan, but I've not seen him come back yet. And he's got to come back to ultrasound clinic because I think that's where he's meeting his consultant to find out what's going to happen with his leg. So yeah, but tonight, yeah, tonight's chit chat. I think we're discussing what does God mean to you? What does a demon mean? What does evil mean? What does angel? What is the meanings of angels? But it's more on a personal note. And the reason this come about is because me and Yolanda were talking the other day, and Yolanda we were discussing stuff, and it come into conversation. Well, if there were a God, why do they allow people to suffer, or why do things happen in this world? And I said to Yo-Yo, I says, but how do we not know that? Like when I don't know, say I don't know, somebody's been murdered, let's say. How do we know that in their head they're in that better place? And that's where if there is such a thing as God, that's where God sort of like comes in and protects that way. So they remove them from what's happening physically, and like take them out of that state, if you get what I mean. And I know we've got children born with disabilities and stuff, but where their head is, they're in such a happy place, that it's like, is that where God steps in for them, because they see life with so much pureness, don't they? They don't see any bad in the world, they don't see any evil. So it's like things like that. That's what I think, that's more or less the topic of conversation. Next Wednesday we're going to be talking about talismans and signs and symbols. So I think that's going to be a good topic as well. Lana's picked that topic because she's got a massive fascination with the talismans and different signs and symbols and things like this. And I think for Lana as well, it sort of like connects her back to previous lives as well. So it's really, really good. It were on. What a good night it was. Hopefully we'll be having it. Hopefully it'll be happening again. I'll be joining. I'll come and join Paul on some Tuesdays, and yeah. But I think it would just. It's just phenomenal. I mean, I love all these people that are coming on. I mean, I know Paul's got a list of people that he's going to be bringing on. Morning, Michelle. He's got a list of people that he's going to be bringing on for them to tell their stories, and they're all in different fields, whether it's within the paranormal field, whether it's in the different fields outside the paranormal. It's yeah, I just think it's fantastic. But no, and I love the story that Steve told us about his granddad. He did actually go more in depth. It's his great granddad. He did go into more in depth when we were talking about it at Spiritualist Church. But obviously, when you're online, you're sort of like thinking. But that book is an amazing book to buy, and it's one to read. And if you're into the history side of things, it sounds a really good book. I've still yet to order it. I keep saying I'm going to order it, and then I don't order it. So yeah, so I've got morning dawn. I've got doctors and staff walking past, and they sort of like looking at me, going out in car as though, who are you talking to? Like, really, he walked past then. So yeah, so I'm getting like looked at, gone out as if to say, who are you talking to? You just got your phone in front of your face. So yeah, so like I said, I will keep everybody updated on how John is. I will be live later on in the members. I will be doing another 3, I think. I really enjoyed doing Tarot with a Twist yesterday. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's fantastic. When we get home, I will be. I haven't done emails yet, so I do apologise. But obviously, John wanted to get today over and done with, and then he can get me sorted out with printer and scanning machine and everything. So later on today, I will be sending you the pictures of the tarots that you chose, and everything that I got through with that, and anything else that I see. It'll be more in notes than a reading, but it'll be a reading as such, if that makes sense to everybody. Don't worry, we all do it. Talk to phones, and I know, Dawn, I know. Morning, Joyce, my lovely. So yeah, so I'm hoping that this afternoon might be a bit later. But what I'll do is I'll put a post on main page letting you know what time I'm going to be live in members. And then I'm going to do tarot with a twist again. Because yeah, I think 4 may be a push, but I know I can definitely do 3. So we'll see what happens and what comes through and everything else. But that I thought that were really yeah, it were amazing to work that way. To said I've not worked on a mediumship kind of level, not a mediumship kind, but you know where I'm saying it's like a different level, isn't it? So yeah, so that's going to be taking place in members again this afternoon. I'm going to be live in members. I mean, we should have started a workshop on Monday, but with everything, when's John done your printer? You can come and do mine. It won't connect to the laptop. Oh, Blackthorn. Hey, dear, he's a man of many talents, is John. He's a man of many talents. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get that sorted out. Well, we're supposed to be starting a new workshop on Monday, but with everything that's happened, it just like threw me for 6. So the workshop is going to be starting. I might start it later on. I might go on at tea time and start workshop. All depends because as you know, we used to go to spiritual centre on a Wednesday. Well, the Wednesday group now is finished until the 4th of May. So what we've decided is there's going to be myself, Yo-Yo, Rob, Bex, and John, and we're still going to get together. We're still going to sort of like meet up and I don't know, do some meditations, try and work on that mediumship kind of level. So we're still getting so we're still working even though we're not at group on a Wednesday. The Monday night groups is always on weekly anyway, but unfortunately me and John haven't made it to the last 2 because just because everything that's gone off with him, and then obviously my pain kicks in because I'm doing a little bit more than I should be. Yo-Yo again though is amazing, outstanding, one hell of a woman, with the biggest heart ever, and Aaron Rob are just been amazing support for us. It's been absolutely I can't, yeah, keep praising her, don't I? But I have to because she's gone above and beyond. So yeah. Well, yeah. So that's going to be appertaining. What else is there? Thursday night we go to healing. I'm hoping that we're going to go to healing. Just realised my shield isn't by my name. Might be because we're on StreamYards, Michelle. I'm not sure. Double check though, because what it might just mean that it needs renewing. Your membership might be up for renewing, sweets, if it's not coming up at side of your name. Morning, Claire. How are you feeling this fine dandy morning? So yeah, so basically that's it really. That's all we've got. That's all we've got in. But this is the first time John's been out of house since last Thursday, I think it was. No worries, Michelle. If you just click on subscriptions, it'll come up if you need to renew it, I think. But yeah, it's just been a really weird few weeks, really. But things are getting back to normal. All these doctors walking past here. Yolanda is a beautiful, caring lady. She is, Anne. She is. And you know, I know if Claire, I'm not good. Claire would do exactly the same for us, and I know she would. So hats off to Claire as well. But yeah, it's just for you. Claire obviously works, and for Yo-Yo and Rob, it's just easier because obviously they're not working. So yeah, they're working now, looking after us. Bless them. Bless them. I don't know what's been scoring mod chat, but Dave's just messaged in the mod chat. Can you see this car? Look at where that, can you see that car there? Right. That dickhead, whoever it were, is like pulled up. There's no parking there. And he's sort of like pulled up, come about that close to car, and I'm thinking, go on, touch my car, and I'll be out like bloody lightning, and I'll be gobbing. Anyway, when he's pulled up, I've like leant forward so he knows I'm sat here. And he was the most arrogant, ignorant, an ignoramus. That's what he was, an ignoramus. All right, Claire, I'm fingers crossed. Everything is okay. He's not out yet, and I've seen him go that way into the hospital. They took him on a wheelchair, but I've not seen him come back yet. I actually didn't see it. I heard him before I saw him, which is a first for me, especially with John, because it's normally me you hear before you see. But I actually heard him before I saw him, but that's because obviously we're in a wheelchair. Make idea, yes, Claire is loving and care. She is, Anne. She is. Hey, Lana, hello, Mrs. So yeah, so I've just been telling everybody what we're going to be chit-chatting about tonight. I couldn't really remember it, but I can remember, but I can't remember, if that makes sense. All my chains are twisted. Look, twisting my melon, man. Oh, that's just made it 10 times worse. I hate necklaces when they get twisted, though. So yeah, but I'll just say next week Claire can do some research now. She knows what topic's going to be, and it's not chucked on her at last minute. But next week it's going to be signs and symbols, and I forgot what I said it was now, Lorna. I've already said it. I've said the word. Talismans, that's what we're going to be looking at for next Wednesday night's chit chat. So we've all got a little bit of our own work to do, I think. But I don't think I think Lana's going to be all right, though, because Lana's got a big fascination with the talismans. So yeah, it's going to be, I think that's going to be quite an interesting topic, that. Ooh, a bit of note. I know, Claire, that's hooking up with me, giving you a bit of notice. We don't normally give notice, do I? Well, I do. I give about a 10-15 minute notice to say we're going live. Morning, soldier. So yeah, that's your normally notice off me. By the way, we're going live in about 10 minutes. I hope you can join. Or sometimes I don't even do that, and I'll just send them a link, and I'll be like, click link. And they're like, what? I've got no makeup on. My hair's not done. I'm in my pajamas. All excuses under some come through, I'm telling you. Yo, I'm out jogging. So yes, yeah, we're in new car. The new car finally arrived, which is really good. It's really good. Enjoying the car, and I don't mind driving it. That's to grab the makeup and go to the loo. It is Lana, isn't it? You'll just get like a text saying, come on, we're going live, and that's it. I think I'm making my chain worse, trying to untangle. And if I just shake it, do you think it'll untangle, or do you think it'll make it worse? Get back round here. Not coming down here to park. I've got last parking space. What is it? A new one in December. I got a new, what is it? I got a new one in December. I don't know what car it is. Literally don't know what car it is. It's a big car. What is it? A Tornado? Is it a Tornado? Ford Tornado? I don't know what it is. But it is. John will know. But it's a nice car. We've only been waiting a year and a bit. About a year and 2 months we've been waiting for this car. So yeah, it's just amazing, and it's nice to drive. I can drive it as well. Obviously, I can't do distance driving, but I can drive. I feel safer in this one, to be fair. It's 4 wheels and a seat. That's it. Do you know, that's it, Dawn? It has got 4 wheels and it's got seats in, and that's the car. It's also got a lift, though, so I can. I've got my independence bike, so I can take myself out now, and I don't have to worry about the about getting scooter in and out, because it's because the lift I've got the swing lift, so it picks it up and puts my scooter into car. So if ever I want to go out and do ladies at lunch, I don't have to rely on John to take me now, unless I can't drive, and then he'd have to take me. But he's just giving me so much independence back, which is amazing, actually, because when you haven't got that independence, it does start to affect you, doesn't it? It starts to affect you. It affects you health wise, mental health wise, and everything else when you lose your independence, because when you can't do things for yourself, your head's telling you you can, but your body's saying no way, you can't do it. It's a big thing, and I think it does. It can mess with your head a little bit as well. So yeah, so I've got that back now. So I'm really pleased that I've got that. It's big and black. Ooh, it's wonderful and extremely practical. It isn't it, Claire? It is. It's lovely. Should give you that much freedom to be naughty. Hey, it will be naughty. Yolanda's been my passenger though. I'm a bit nervous on because I don't really drive. I do get nervous when I'm driving. So yeah, Yolanda's been in car with me. So it's been good. It's been good. It's awful having to rely on others for everything. It's essential to have some independence. It is. You need that independence, I think, though, don't you, Claire? It's difficult when I know I've got to rely on John, and at minute I'm relying on Yo-Yo and Rob. I'm relying on you, Claire. I'm sort of like it's really difficult. And then now for John to be in a position where he's having to rely on other people, he can't accept that. He's really struggling with the acceptance of he needs the help now. He can't do it. I mean, he knows he can't do it, but his head's saying that he can do it, even though his body physically can't do it. Even down to making a drink of tea, he can hop into the kitchen and okay, he can put the water in the cup and he can make the tea, but then he can't carry it back into the living room. And just something as little as not being able to carry a cup of tea back into your living room is so detrimental to that independent state, it takes you back to that independent state. So yeah, I know you're done. But yeah, and it's like it's just difficult. But I think, I still believe that this happened for a reason. So I'm gonna stop playing with my chain. I'm gonna put it underneath, then I can't see it. If I can't see it, it's not twisted. I always say everything happens for a reason. Now, John's body's been telling him for a year to stop, to slow down, and he's not. He's ignored it and he's continued. And then this happens. But I also think it's happened for a reason that you take your partners for granted. So you don't appreciate what people do for you, or you that lack of appreciation because it's automatically done. So like in mine and John's case, he didn't understand where I were coming from when I'm saying I'm in too much pain to go out, or I'm in too much pain to do whatever. Or when I'm saying I can't physically do it, do you know? So then now the roles have reversed, and it's like he's saying I can't go out and I physically can't do it, and I'm being the one that's like he said other day. He says I'd gone and made a cup of tea and I'd done him some toast, and then I come and sat down. And then he'd eaten his toast and he'd had his cup of tea. Then I went back into the kitchen and I got him something else. I think I had to go and get his medication. So I went and got his medication. And then I sat down and he went, "Aren't you going to mash a cup of tea?" And I went, "I've already just sat down." I went, "What are you doing?" But that's what I'll do to John. He'll like be rushing all over, and then I'll sit down. I'll say, "Aren't you going to get me a drink? Or aren't you going to do such and such? Or aren't you going to?" And it's like it's weird. So the appreciation of each other, I think, is bringing a stronger connection back to us, and the fact that we like appreciating each other again. Because I think after what is it? Is it 10 years? 10 years we've been together, 10, 11 years, and I think after that, I think you forget, don't you? Just because you become reliant on them, and it's like, yeah, that you don't show that appreciation either. Well, not everybody does. I don't, obviously, but yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, that's no bad thing. It's not, soldier. It's not. Bless John broke. Bless John. Broke my toe and hated getting help to do simple things. You have to learn to say yes instead of feeling useless. You definitely do, Dawn. But it does. Everything happens for a reason. It does, Joyce. It really does. Sending love to you both. I'm only a phone or text. I know you are. I know you are, sweets. I think you appreciate it initially, and then it becomes the normal. A norm. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then you end up taking each other for granted, don't you? But yeah, it's just like you say, the appreciation's there, but then because it's the normal, you forget to show that appreciation, and you do take things for granted. And I don't. It's like brought us both back down with a slam. So yeah, it's a right mind boggler, in it, really. Um, but no, definitely not a bad thing. I think, to be honest, it's strengthened us rather than weakened us, or strength. Yeah, rather than push us away from each other, it's sort of like brought us closer together, because now we've got that appreciation of how each other's feeling as well. So on a psyche level, it's quite good. I'm giving myself cramp in my knees because I'm sort of like sat skew with, but I'm being nosy, so I'm not changing my position. So yeah. So like I said, I will be live this afternoon. Tarots with a twist. I will be bringing Tarots with a twist onto the main page, but it won't be yet. I'm just going to make sure that members get their bit first, and then Tarot with a twist. I will do it on main, but I think what it'll be is maybe when I do tarots, when I do a tarot reading, generally, when I do my tarots on a normal night, what I might do is I might just pick one person and just do them a tarot with a twist, because it's going to be difficult for me to do everybody. So it'll just be one random person picked at random. And what I'll do is I'll ask everybody, when they come in, if I give everybody a number, and then what I'll say to John is pick me a number, because he don't know whose numbers whose, and I'll ask John or somebody who's not in to pick me a number, and then do that. Morning, Joe. What makes you grateful makes you stronger. It definitely does. That's very true. Get a better understanding of how each other feels. You do. And like I say, as I think it's just made our bond stronger between us both. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot off. He's not back yet. But I'm being nosy. I'm being like a bit nebby on what's happening around the hospital. Tarot with a twist was awesome yesterday. Everyone was confirming that the readings were accurate and the cards were beautiful. Oh, thank you, Claire. Thank you. Back's playing up today, so rest. Make sure you do, Joe. Make sure you do. So yeah. So I'm gonna shoot off. I'm gonna have a drink of Coke. I'm gonna have an e-cig. Drink a Coke. Coca-Cola. I'm gonna have a drink of Coke, and I'm gonna have an e-cig, and I'm gonna chill till John comes out, and play some games on my phone. Good morning, Paul. I hope you've seen all lovely comments from last night, Paul. Everybody enjoyed last night, and yeah, can't wait to get everybody on within the NLP, and hear everybody's different stories. I think that's going to be very interesting. I'm off. I have to go to work. I'm off. I have to go to work, deliver in Sheffield today. Oh, bless you, Dawn. I'm at Northern. But yeah, so amazing night. So yeah, I will update. I'll put an update on page for how John goes off when he comes out, if he's still in pot or if they've put him a boot on. I will keep everybody updated on how he is, and yeah, we will be live later on. So just watch. I will put all times on main page, and I will put whether it's members or main that we're on. But yeah, just watch out because I'll do updates. And we're definitely live tonight about 10:30 for ladies' night, chit chat night, and it is a good topic. It is going to be a good subject, and it's just remembering to be respectful. There is people with different beliefs out there, and again, it's one of them. It's each to his own, and we're all right in his own sense, if that makes sense. So yeah, would you touch his booty? I touched his booty this morning when I helped him get dressed. Dear. Right. Mwah. Much love to you all, and take care, and we shall see you later. Love you loads, guys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.